I love the collages that people have made on Pinterest. I don't know how they do it. I'm sure if I just looked it up, I could figure it out, but I like to leave it as a mystery, as magic.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 here. If you're a regular viewer, then you know how much love I have for Pinterest and how serious I take it. I used to do monthly dedicated Pinterest boards, and then I changed to yearly dedicated Pinterest boards, and now I have kind of an ongoing 2025/2026 style inspo board. I'll be honest, I had an unhealthy relationship with Pinterest. Now I think it's in a healthy range because it does bring me so much joy, and I use Pinterest for so many different things when it comes to fashion, whether it's outfit inspo, color combo inspo, things that are on my thrift wish list, styling things that I already own and just maybe in a different way, and then just stuff I think looks really cool. And so today I wanted to be more specific and share what things I'm pinning in 2026 and why. This video is inspired by Lainey Ozark that did something similar at the beginning of the year, and it was just so interesting to hear why she was pinning certain things and like what she looks for to get whatever inspiration she's wanting to get from it. And yeah, I am always down for a Pinterest show and tell. Here are my Pinterest boards. As you can see, a lot of them are private, just because honestly I didn't like how many Pinterest boards I had, and I felt like so many of them were very repetitive, and that's also why I kind of switched from doing monthly ones, because my fashion inspiration wasn't changing that much, and I live in Southern California, so the weather doesn't change that drastically. So October versus September style wise is pretty much the same. Oh, I'm so sorry about the lighting. It is quite a rainy day. I can't put up all my lights like I usually do because I had ingrown toenail surgery on Friday, and so it's kind of difficult to do certain things, especially right now I'm home alone, so I apologize. Let me see if I can at least turn one of them on. That's easy and I don't have to move it around because this is like really dark. I'm hoping that's looking a little bit better. That's also why I thought this video would be a good day to film this, because it's more chill and more about like the things I'm going to show on camera versus myself. And then also additionally, I can't do that much because of the surgery thing and healing and blah blah blah. If you don't follow me on Instagram, that happened. Anyway, back to my Pinterest. I want to talk about this board, which is knee-high boots outfits, and this is one of the things that I'm pinning for 2026 is outfits with knee-high boots. It is on private because it's very specific to me. I mean, yes, my Pinterest boards are for me, but some of them I'm like, ooh, other people are gonna love this. I don't know if anyone cares about any of my Pinterest boards. Honestly, it's like a made-up thing that I think people care. Whereas this board is specifically for a problem of mine, which is not knowing how to style my knee-high boots, or at least feeling maybe like I need more inspo on specifically knee-high boots. So that's one of the things I'm pinning for 2026 is outfits with knee-high boots, whether it's with a dress, a skirt, or especially a shorter dress or skirt. I was having a lot of issues of what type of shorter skirt should I style with it. I will also add on that a shorter skirt, like a mini skirt, I always feel a little bit lost in styling, which is why I don't own that many, and the ones that I do are denim, and I kind of want to expand my mini skirt collection to not just be denim. And so this also is giving me that inspo. I also am loving the different combinations of like the socks and the tights, just different outfit layering combinations that I wouldn't have maybe thought of. Something that has been on my wish list for such a long time are black flare jeans, and I finally got some. And so I am pinning like crazy any type of top that I think would be styled with black flare jeans, because I have not allowed myself to thrift any tops, or I mean, a lot of my tops will work with the black flare jeans, but I think the style that I'm wanting, I wouldn't let myself thrift it because I didn't have black flare jeans. And so I didn't want to thrift a bunch of these tops and then not be able to wear them because I was still on the hunt for black flare jeans, whereas now I can. And so any type of, I guess, I want to say like vampire, maybe like gothic, also reminds me of like Trip NYC, that type of style tops I am pinning like crazy, and just anything I think would look good with black flare jeans as being on my thrift wish list. And when I'm going to flea markets, vintage stores, consignment shops, thrift stores, these are the tops that are like top tier on my mind that I really want to find similar ones. And it's giving me just so many ideas in styling the black flare jeans. I can't believe it took me this long to pin dolls on Pinterest. Oh my gosh, that has been probably one of the best things that I have started doing for my style, is pinning dolls. Bratz dolls, My Scene dolls, Barbie dolls, Blythe dolls. Recently, it's just started serving me Blythe dolls. Well, I follow a lot of people that are into Blythe dolls, but I never really like understood them until it started coming up on my Pinterest and I started pinning them, because every outfit is so good and a lot of the outfits are customized by the sellers that are making the Blythe dolls. I also then watched something about the history of Blythe dolls, and just very fascinating. And so that's been another inspo, because the layering that these dolls do, it's so good. The accessories, the headwear, the different textures, you wouldn't think that textures would play a part in a doll's outfit, but it does. And it makes sense that obviously I'm gonna love Bratz dolls outfits. Like, I played with them when I was younger. I still know all the words to Rock Angels. Reconnecting with that has just like opened up something in me that I am greatly enjoying. If you have any dolls that I should be looking into on Pinterest to also get inspo, let me know. I've already talked about how much I am loving ponchos, and I have styled them on my channel in kind of different ways, but honestly, kind of just the same way. And so something I'm actively trying to pin are outfits with ponchos that aren't jeans. Like, I realize almost all of the outfits with ponchos on my Pinterest are being styled either with a denim skirt or jeans. And yes, fantastic outfit, but I really want to figure out a good like skirt combo, maybe different pattern bottoms combo, and also what somebody's wearing under the poncho. That's another thing that I have a tough time with, is what am I supposed to wear under the poncho? Do I wear something plain? Do I wear something colorful? What colors would look good together? And I do play around obviously with my clothing, but sometimes seeing it on an outfit, they have an intention with that outfit and what pieces they put together, and it just kind of like helps me reinforce like, oh, okay, maybe I should try that, and just styling it in a different way that me just in my closet maybe wouldn't have thought of. I've been getting some inspo in outfits with hats with the different dolls that I have been pinning, but I am specifically looking for outfits with hats that are like actual people, and any type of hat, like cadet hat, newsboy hat, beanie, beret, wide brim hat, bucket hat. I am pinning any outfit with a hat that can give me just like, maybe exposure in a way. I think that's the best word, that an outfit looks good with a hat, because a lot of times I put on a hat with an outfit and I'm like, this looks so ugly. And I think it's because I'm not used to wearing a hat. And so by forcing these outfits that I like with hats, it's gonna be like, oh, I get it. Oh, the outfit, it looks even better with the hat. Another styling weakness of mine is necklace stacks. And I've mentioned in past videos how much I love a necklace stack, and getting more into silver jewelry has really expanded my jewelry collection and also just jewelry styling. But being honest, I really just wear one necklace. It's pretty rare for me to create a necklace stack because I just can't figure it out. Even when I go to the thrift store and I'm looking at the jewelry, I'm trying to understand how I could layer them together, and a lot of times it's like zero idea. I just can't figure it out, and so I end up not thrifting any of the jewelry because of not knowing how to put it together. And I think I just don't believe in my accessorizing abilities with jewelry. Like, my necklace today has 2 charms on it, and to me that's like, wow, I am doing something. Similar to pinning dolls, pinning fictional characters has made the biggest difference with my style. I think what's really cool about following a fictional character's outfits and then pinning it is you understand the context of why they wear certain things, certain silhouettes, colors, what they're interested in. And I think it gives a really great kind of explanation of what your style is supposed to be. Yes, these character styles were created by a stylist and to an extent inspired by different trends that are going on, but I think it's always through the lens of the character. Also, as somebody whose style is directly influenced by 90s and early 2000s style, I kind of have to look back at older TV shows and movies or even red carpets to kind of see what trends and in line again with what style I'm wanting to emulate. I love the collages that people have made on Pinterest. I don't know how they do it. I'm sure if I just looked it up, I could figure it out, but I like to leave it as a mystery, as magic. It reminds me of Polyvore, and obviously I can do something similar through like the Index app or wearing with my own clothes, but it honestly has inspired then me to create outfits on Index or wearing because of the way other people have then paired outfits together, not even necessarily to like fully copy, but just like the idea of the look of the collage. Because previously I just kind of like put the clothes, especially if I was creating outfits just for myself, I would just like throw clothes all together. It just didn't look aesthetic. Whereas the people creating these collages, like it's aesthetic, it's cool, and they really know how to put together an outfit. It also takes away potentially any negative feelings or comparison that you may have for an outfit that's on a person. When it's just a collage, like you're not thinking about the person's body or how pretty their skin is. It's just the items, and I'm just then getting inspo from the items. And a lot of times the items are things that I own, and so I'm like, oh, I have similar bottoms to that. I could kind of create something similar. Like, gosh, the inspiration on Pinterest is truly endless. I'd seen this TikTok. I'm hoping I can still find it to put it in, but it was like the most valuable thing in my inheritance to my future children is going to be my username and password for Pinterest, because I have spent so many years curating, and I'm sorry, I got some good Pinterest boards. So yeah, that will be in my inheritance unless OpenAI buys Pinterest, which I think I may start, if that does happen, start creating like save boards on Pinterest. I've never utilized that, and I do get a lot of inspo by the people I follow. I follow specific people on Pinterest to get inspo that's very different than what I get from Pinterest, and a lot of times can be more inspiring than Pinterest sometimes. So I think I do want to start utilizing that just in case Pinterest goes away. Alrighty, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you are pinning for 2026. Also, if you have any public Pinterest boards, leave them in the comments. Hopefully they don't get flagged, because sometimes links get flagged, so I'll pay attention to make sure that they don't get flagged, because I love going on other people's Pinterest boards and seeing what they pin that I do not see at all because of my algorithm or what I'm searching. If you would like to see my face again, then make sure to subscribe right down below. Also follow me on Instagram, which is AlexSunshine83. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!